Oh, it's 12 a.m. It's recording time. We gonna be playing hardcore. Oh yeah. I've played hardcore under like 3 instances, and I died every single time. So I'm a try to play it slow, and I have chroma visuals on if it looks weird. So let's do it. Go and chop our first tree down. Last time I played, birch was had like bugged leaves, but I'm looking off to the right and the tree's yellow, so I think they just patched it. But they'd be like red texture blocks, pretty much. They're yellow now, so thankfully they patched it out. I would do Prisma, but I think my subscription ran out, so that's a bummer. Very bad. So yeah. Like, I wonder how long it's gonna take for me to die. How many seasons of this am I gonna have to make? Or will I just abandon the project like other videos? Is this block any different, or is it just... Okay, no, it's just... It looks different. Hello? Make that. I want to find a village. First, I'm gonna go grab this sugarcane and kill that pig. I hate how the new sounds are for the animals. I just don't like them. It was a change that never needed to happen. I know you can still get the old ones, but it doesn't change the fact that I just don't like them. I'm gonna do a little Tarzan parkour, but it's a spruce biome. I'd like to get a plains village, just because they're easier to spot. Oh, there's clovers on the ground. Didn't even notice that. This mod's probably received a few changes ever since I've last played. Because I haven't necessarily been on a, heavy 2-week phase. I was kind of out of it for like a month, and I'm starting to play the game again. I'd like to play Minecraft more, it's just... I kind of get a little bored around late mid-game. Either that or I get too carried away with projects and I don't progress through the game at all, which is... It's kind of a shame because I've built some cool things, but you have no interest in doing anything else other than building. How it's supposed to go is progression first, building last. Or even decent building. Why is this so quiet? Hello? Please don't tell me this is going to be another video of me just running around 24/7. I think I see a ruined portal. Yeah. This is a pretty solid one, too. It's got a decent bit of... Yeah, this has enough to create a portal. Oh, yes. I could use that, but I don't have a compass yet, so. Back to our red adventure. Our real horse. I should probably collect some wool from sheep. Why are there so many monster trees? Does this texture pack do more than just texture? Is that a cat? I don't know. Just tripping. I think I see double sheep. Yeah. Alright, we will have enough for a bed. No, I don't want to do that. For that. Put it down. Oh, finally, I found a village. That wasn't, like, painfully slow. I'm Liver King. I eat raw food for nutrients. Y'all know how it is. It's a nice location for a village. I like it. Carrots. This will be useful later on. I'll take the sugar cane. I'm gonna get more cobblestone. Then I'll make a hoe. I'll probably do like a strip mine or something like that. Okay. What is that? Is that iron? Oh no, that's coal. Why is coal gray? That's. I don't really like the design for coal in this map. If only I had access to Java texture packs, but I'm forced to play the caveman version of Minecraft. Which Minecraft is technically being like a caveman. Not really. But just the Ooga Booga version of Minecraft, pretty much. That was just. It's like the more polished, slightly more complex. I mean, mostly what I think of is just the. Like the combat's a lot more simple in Bedrock. But yeah, I know it's more than just spam clicking, but still. It still involves spam clicking, so. it doesn't necessarily take a rocket scientist to play Bedrock. I think this is a librarian's house. Does this village not have a librarian? No. Wow, look at that, man. Alright, now 6 emeralds. I'll probably want to go to sleep soon. Alright. Day 1 over. Where I put my crafting table? I'll put it over here nearby where I made the hoe, I think. Yeah. Sucks so I can't have a higher render distance than I already have. Notice how lava blew down there. That's perfect. Correct. Bread. Off and away I go. Oh, pillager outpost. That's pretty useful. We can do raids, which are going to be providing a very useful item, which is the Totem of Undying. Which does exactly what it's supposed to do. I can be the only one that feels like the sensitivity that Minecraft gives you on Bedrock is way too low for console. I don't know, I like having the zippy sensitivity. It could be because I play a lot of shooter games. Look at desert for a second with how yellow the place looked. I do like how the little textures on the blocks look. They look more 3D than they normally are. They have more depth. I kind of feel like, is it just me, or does this feel, it feels too bright. I'm gonna turn down brightness a bit. Like 95? That's a little bit better. I don't know, it just kind of felt blind. That's gravel. It's gonna take a bit to get used to some of these. Yeah, I forgot there's an interface. I kind of wish they didn't have an interface for the furnace. But they can't just be made of. What do you want? Are you getting in my face for it? Oh, shut up. I'm not gonna put my bread. Oh, I'll put like a stack in there. You sound like that. You. Oh, I thought you died. I'll just go ahead and put that there. And then other stuff I'll just throw in here. Now I'm gonna go plant some sugar cane, get that stuff growing. Because you don't desperately need it. I'll take it wrong. Not just for whenever I get to my enchanting phase. I like how the flowers look in this mod. They're like in bunches. It's just the little things that I really like with quality of life features. Not really good. That's so stupid. Not quality of life. Just, I don't know, just little details that most people skim over. I just like like a little cherry on top. We don't need no extra stuff. Just little changes that aren't really necessarily gameplay, just visually pleasing. I shall go and look for some surface iron. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be digging. Come on, man. It's nighttime. You can't be giving me surface cave sounds. It's rude. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh. What? No, 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 no. I don't deal with the witches. They don't scare me. I should probably grab the wood and get some sticks. Because I'll probably be there down there for a while. Forgot about torches. Found what looks like silver ores. Coal. Just for slow. Oh, whoa. Just, I get you want coal to glow, but it just looked like silver. How much coal is this going to give? You know, one thing I like vibrant visuals and all, but normally I can't really run too high. Graphics, anything above 14 chunks is going to cause me to lag, and lag is bad. Really bad. So unfortunately, I have to stay on low render distance. Well, I I cannot stand it whenever they put something like an ore that I obviously want right there. I get because then I'm gonna have to dig down, and I know it's not the biggest thing in the world, but now I gotta place something right there. I kind of like it to be off to the side. It's screwing up the stairway, man. We can't be having that. It's a no go. Copper. But when was the last time I actually wanted copper? That scared me. I guess the pickaxe didn't like hearing me talk crap about copper. Pickaxe is a copper fan. There's already all my copper fans out there. But I already have fans to begin with, but you know. So right here. It's dark right here. I should probably turn on coordinates. I'll happily step on copper every day. There might be a cave nearby. There's a skelly. Skelly bomber. That's not good. You can hear this one song in the back that I heard a lot whenever I was younger. I remember I was a legacy console player when I was younger, so I had like the line, like the crafting table that was just a straight line, and then I know I had like the free. I think it was like the free world or whatever it was called. Yeah, the Halloween. My favorite one was the Nightmare Before Christmas. No. It was just the normal Christmas one. But I remember we'd just go on and screw around in creative mode, just blow everything up with TNT. Pretty good. Oh, it was fun. It's just like something about the graphics in OG Minecraft just looks so nice. It's like I don't know. I like the unpolished look to more OG games like Garden Warfare One. That that one, in my opinion, has better graphics. Or well, I won't really say better graphics because Garden Warfare Two just has better graphics. But I don't know. I just like that unpolished look that it had. It just didn't look like they were trying to be some like just HD company, like just big company, trying to make it look as realistic as possible. I like the more cartoony looking design, or just the more demented design that the zombies had. Anyways, back to Minecraft. Why am I talking about Garden Warfare 2? Oh, actually, I put that back. Make another torch. Make two pickaxes. He struck a vein of iron. I think this is the coordinate. Well, yeah, this is the like the Y level that iron starts to spawn in a lot of. I don't know the exact coordinate. I think it's like around Y15 is the go-to level. I hate hearing mobs. Is there a mob spawner or something? Like, what is this? Yo, how deep we gotta go for bedrock? Anyways, well, I'm still trying to find bedrock. Would y'all like to see some Warhammer Dark Tide content? I've been playing that a bit more often. I thought it's a pretty fun game. What is that? Redstone? Yeah. I'm just gonna break it. I know I don't collect any of it. Well, no. I will need that for whenever I create farms in the future. So, smelt you. Crafting table. Oh. Screw that, I'll just craft it. But back to Warhammer Dark Tide. My favorite class is Ugrin just because I like to be this big, muscular behemoth of a human and club the ever living crap out of the enemies. But I also really like playing Psyker. Psyker can be pretty tough to use, especially with how squishy you can feel it sometimes. But you get the right build, which I like to run the Soul Blaze build. And I will say I've had a string of bad games because I have accidentally bumped into a demon host. And on Heresy, I'm not even max level on Psyker yet, too. So I'm not really that good with Psyker. I just get wiped as my teammates just stare. Yeah, I got frustrated, bro. I'm telling you, I'm getting 1,000-yard stare just thinking about it. The thing is, I heard it, but I had no idea where it actually was. Oh, there's a demon host nearby. Of course, the one that knows that there's one nearby is the one that triggers it on accident. That, that makes much sense. A lot of sense. And yep. Probably the enemy that pisses me off the most It's either that or Trapper or the Hound. Trap, I hate talks. I hate the Flamers too. Here, I'll do a rundown on all the enemies in Darktide I hate. Alright, starting off, I hate the Rodin and Rina bosses. I know it's a little niche because it's like a specific boss, but I can say whatever I want. Preferably them at attacking at the same time, because that boss fight near the end is it's annoying. It is so annoying. Okay, I finally got to Midrun. Anyways, back to Darktide because we're playing Minecraft, but we're going to talk about Darktide because we're going to talk about Darktide. I hate Rina and Rodin. I think that's what they're called. I hate trappers. I hate hounds. I also hate uh, Tox. It's Tox bombers or is it Pox bomb? I think it's Pox bomber. Regular bomber because I've had instances where he would just stand back and like he'd stand on a very high spot and he'd just chuck a grenade back up, chuck a grenade back up, and it just caused a lot of issues. But the Tox bombers, I don't even want to get started with them, dude. That enemy is so unbelievably bull. Makes me want to throw my controller. Makes me want to throw a controller through my wall. Because it's like they have such a large effect, but they do so much damage. And there's been some instances, like, okay, they'll throw their little gas thing in like a very tight space. Well, if they just keep throwing their gas bombs in that same spot, it'll start to pour out into the other rooms. And there could be one just constantly throwing bombs into one room, and then it could be affecting you from so far away. If that's not overtuned, I don't know what is. But trappers probably got to take the cake for my like the enemy I hate the most in that game. Just for the simple fact they can stun you, and in some scenarios it's just game over. Which isn't all the time, but it can still happen, which is still not fun. But they have a tendency to get, so they'll show up, and they most of the time they kind of spawn behind me. They'll kind of stay far away from where you and your team are, and then let's say he attacks, misses, he will book it. Like, he will just straight up dip once he finds out that he missed. And there's been moments where alright, I'm using Ogren, and I can't get to him in time because I'm pretty slow in melee. I do have a gun, but I kind of don't think half the time. But he'll just book it, go into one of the doors to where I can't get him, and then he'll pop out randomly and then stun me and get me killed. Like, I cannot stand that enemy. I feel like he should get punished for missing his shot, you know? But instead he just starts to hightail it out of there. Which he dies pretty easily, but still, it's frustrating nonetheless. I hate Pox Bursters too. Recently they've been causing me a lot of problems. It's mainly just because people don't know how to deal with them, rather than being annoying, but yet again, I'll play Psyker. Like a hound attacks me, gives me corrupt damage because they just do corrupt damage to you for some reason. And I'll be at like half. I'll be stuck at half HP until I get a med stem or a Medicaid station. Hawksbursher comes through, one taps my toughness, and then takes out all of my HP that I have left. And I may or may have not disconnected. May or may have not. It happened like 5 times. It's just I think it's because I have my volume on my TV so low. It's where I just can't hear. But there was one time I had it decently high. I couldn't hear him at all. Like I heard absolutely nothing. Foxburster shows up and kills me. I was furious. I tell you, furious. Wait, how much? What's do we have? 64, 66. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I'll see you once I find something interesting. Oh, after 2 pickaxe breaks, I'm pretty sure I'm too low. I just figured that the lowest you can go is the best. And obviously I have shown my intellect, so I And it says the ideal coordinates are negative 58 and negative 59, so that's where I'm going to be heading to. I'm trying to find. Is it so? No, it can't be. It's gotta be in game. Am I blind? Where did I go to see coordinates? Oh, I'm blind. Wait, no, I am at 59. I'll just go this way. Or is it negative 48? Negative 49. Did I misread it? No, between negative 53 and negative 59. I'll just put that right there. Ah, okay. I'm gonna head back up and put my cobbled deep slate in the chest. Then I'll come back down. This is the most fun part about a strip mine. Oh, I'm back at the surface. Finally. But I'm gonna be going right back down there soon. So don't get too happy. Put you right there. I would imagine I'm going to need. Hello. Get out of my bed, you stupid kid. You better learn not to steal people's beds. Hello. Oh, he's in that cave right next to me. Anyways, back down here. Alright, I'm back down here. Put my iron in the... And my cobblestone. I just noticed something that is starting to bother me now that I look at it. I look to my right, and there is a pixel on the pickaxe that is horribly off. It's just blue for some reason. It's just a lapis pickaxe, guys. The videos are real. Alright, that should be enough. Another cave zone. I'll probably start right here. I think 55, 54 is a nice set of chords to do it. Oh, is this Minecraft song new? I've never heard this one before. I think it's new. I got excited when I saw you. You'll be important in the future. I'll take you. Easy when I'm going in the nether. Or for the rest of we can notch up golden apples. You can only get 10 notch apples from finding them in chests and structures, you genius. Anyways, back to the mining. Come on, man. past after the first branch. And I also decided to make the branches longer because I feel like I was stopping way too early. Found some iron, I'll take it. Can never go wrong with some iron. Oh, lava. Oh. No. Y'all. I about died. 3 a.m. is not the time to be reacting. It's not 3 a.m. It's like 1 a.m., but still. I can't believe I already almost died. But I was gonna try to do this without, like, while finding diamonds, but I'm running out of footage. So that'll be it for part 1. See ya.